So free energy is F, which is defined as U minus Ts. U is internal energy, T is temperature, S is entropy. So every system, as we know, tries to minimize its free energy. So you can either minimize U, the internal energy, or you can maximize S, the entropy, because there's a negative sign before the S. However, the S is multiplied by the temperature T. So the entropy term becomes important or dominant only at very high temperatures. Now we all know this, and this is a very useful principle when we are studying a lot of systems, polymers and all I've already discussed. But in this video, I would like to discuss a very personal thought, which is not really science, just an analogy. Analogy between this equation of free energy and human behavior. So at low temperatures, the internal energy minimization becomes more important. U needs to be minimized. Now for human behavior in a system of interacting humans, low temperature means the humans are in a good relationship, at least even if it's a short-term goodness, short-term stability, but they're in a good friendly relationship. So in such a group, the humans usually, they will try to minimize the internal energy because they will try to fit in the crowd, because they will not try to be the one to spoil everything, since it's a good relationship is going on among a group of people, or even if it's among two individuals. However, at higher temperatures, now by higher temperature I means the humans are getting more excited, and by excited here it means there is some conflict between them, and there is some disagreement between them. So the energy of excited, because the energy is high at high temperature, the kinetic energy becomes high, so they are vibrating. Here the emotional states of the humans are fluctuating. You can think of it like that. So then entropy maximization becomes more dominant than free energy minimization, sorry, internal energy minimization. Because when there is already a conflict has grown out between the two humans or more than two humans, then each individual will try to, then they will no longer care about fitting in the crowd. Then they will try to stand out and prove that I am right and you are wrong. They will try to satisfy their ego. It's a basic human instinct. And satisfying their ego means they will try to behave differently from the rest. And if all the humans behave differently, then there are a lot of possible configurations and your entropy is increasing. You can think of it like entropy maximization. But in the case of internal energy minimization, in the first case at low temperatures when things are friendly, then people will try to fit in the crowd and be at a stable minimum energy state. I hope you found it insightful and interesting. Although, like I said, it's just a rough analogy at this point. But I just thought of sharing this with you. Thank you.